So this video is going to show you how to get started on your landscape. So there's different ways to do this. This is my way of setting up a document for a drawing. You probably saw stuff similar to this in the tutorial videos that you watched. So I'm going to go to File, New, get a letter size piece here. So size is set to letter. And then I'm going to turn it sideways. They actually call this landscape. The other one is portrait. So this is a landscape orientation. There we go. Now with this, I'm going to start off by thinking about what colors I want to use. And I'm going to use the ellipse tool, draw a circle, and I'm going to fill it in with my color. So maybe I'm doing a mountain scene, and I don't really like any of these colors, so I'm going to go over here to my color palette and go to color guide. And it's got some presets here. Earth tones. Oh, those look okay. Let's do some purple mountains. So I'm going to start off by choosing that color there. Okay. Let's try that. Click on the shape. Get my color. Oh, I was going to say it is not doing anything. Certainly it is. I have my stroke selected. Let's change it to my fill color. Back to my color guide. There we go. Now it's filled purple with a purple stroke. Let's go ahead and get rid of that stroke too. We don't want any outline right now. So up here at the top, our color, we got our stroke. I'm going to make a bunch of copies of that. I'm going to use the selection tool. It's this top arrow. I'm going to hold in the Option key and move down. Let's try that again. There we go. And do that a few more times with the duplicate. So here I have a bunch of purple circles, and I'm going to fill those in with different colors. First thing I'm going to do though is make sure they're all perfectly lined up and spaced out using my arrange tools at the top. Now I'm going to want some lighter purples. And it's recommending some other color kind of go with this. That might be a nice color for my sky. Maybe we'll have some green in the foreground. It's a nice color for a shadow. And here I'm going to actually get just get a white right there and some black, just so I have those to work with as well. You know, I'm not going to want solid black. I'm going to go with a dark gray. Okay, so now I got colors. Now I'm going to be using the pen tool for the rest of this. With the pen tool, if I hold down the command key, it goes to the last arrow I had selected. In this case, just the selection tool. There's also the direct selection tool, which is the white arrow. So if I click on the direct selection tool and go to the pen tool, and now I hold my command key, it goes to the white arrow. That's the one I'm going to want most of the time. So I'm going to hit A to get the white arrow, and then I'm going to hit P to get the pen. So when I go to my pen tool, I don't go over here and click on it. I usually just A on my keyboard and then P. A, P. And now I have the pen tool where I can easily switch to the direct selection tool by just holding down the command key. If I hold the Option key, I get this little caret thing, and that's used to change your curves. So with just the pen tool, I can do pretty much everything else. I'm going to hold the command key, get the color that I wanted for my sky, let go of the command key, and let's zoom out a little bit so I can see all of this. Okay, now I'm going to draw. Hold down my command key, click on another one of these. My color changed, And now I can draw some mountains. And I can go right off the page, and that's okay because that'll get trimmed later. Let's go with that darker purple. Let's go with that green now. Maybe there's some hills in the foreground. You get the idea. So just by sticking up a bunch of triangles and squiggly lines, you can draw a landscape. To add a cloud up in the sky. Now I could draw my cloud by hand, or I could grab my circle tool, stack up a bunch of circles. I'm going to draw a sun. Now that's in front, and I want to send it backwards. I can right-click on it and hit Arrange and hit Send Backwards, and I have to do that several times to get it further back. Or I could see the shortcut for that is Command Bracket, get it back there, and fill that in with the color for the sun. Put those clouds in front there. Oop. Forgot that wasn't just one. The next tutorial will show you how to add gradients to this. Quick little preview on that, because it's exciting. You can do stuff like that. Go ahead and draw a landscape.